If the shortest leg of a 30, 60, 90 triangle is increased by 3, what will happen to the hypotenuse? So let us look first at the relationship of the sides of 30, 60, 90 triangle. The shortest leg, say A, will be here, A, and to make it as a hypotenuse, it becomes 2A or twice the shortest leg. So therefore, if the shortest leg is increased by 3, then our longest leg will be increased by 6, as shown in our example. So if A is increased by 3, then by distributive property of multiplication over addition, that will become 6. So 2A plus 6. 2A is the hypotenuse, and it is increased by 6. So the answer is it increases by 6. If a leg of a 45, 45, 90 triangle is multiplied by square root of 2, then it becomes what part of the triangle? So if A is one of the legs, and of course the other leg is also A, then you multiply A by square root of 2, it becomes the hypotenuse. So if a leg is multiplied by square root of 2, then the answer is it becomes the hypotenuse. A kite held by 125 meters of string makes an angle of elevation with the ground of 45 degrees. Set up the equation to find the height h of the kite above the ground. So let us draw the string, which is 125 meters long, which is attached to the kite, and the string makes an angle of 45 degrees with the horizontal, with the ground. So we are going to find the height or h of the kite above the ground. So as you can see in our figure, with respect to our angle, h is opposite while 125 degrees is hypotenuse. So the trigonometric ratio that uses opposite side over hypotenuse is sine. So setting up the equation, sine 45 degrees equals h over 125 meters. From the top of a lighthouse, the angle of depression of two ships A and B on the same side of the lighthouse are 24 degrees and 42 degrees respectively. Which ship is closer to the foot of the lighthouse? So we draw a lighthouse, typical figure of a lighthouse, with the horizontal and angle of depressions of two ships. So the first angle of depression, or the larger angle of depression, is 42 degrees. The other one is 24 degrees. And the ship closer to the foot of the lighthouse is the ship having an angle of depression of 42 degrees, while the ship which is farther from the lighthouse is the ship having an angle of depression of 24 degrees. So which ship is closer to the foot of the lighthouse? Of course, the ship which is having an angle of depression of 42 degrees, ship A. So